the calm before the storm. Alright guys, Sean here, and today we're going to talk about Black Clover chapter 220. This video is obviously going to be spoiler full, so those who do not want to be spoiled, please read the chapter before watching this video. Now guys, this chapter was kind of interesting because now we are entering some sort of mini arc, which by the way would be full of comedy, and I think comedy is really important at this point because after the comedy we're actually going to get into business, and to be honest, the Black Bulls are going to suffer a lot, especially if they actually explore the Spade Kingdom first. Okay, we ended up with the whole situation about Asta getting exiled from the kingdom together with the Black Bulls, and obviously we knew that the nobles would not accept this, but because of the presence of two royal captains, they are actually swayed into accepting that. And obviously Damnatio, having witnessed the scales balance out, decides to accept this decision as well, but still does confront Julius afterwards. And obviously that discussion is kind of funny, but at the end of the day we can actually see that Damnatio isn't as bad as he seems to be. Now we don't know how crooked Damnatio's mind works, but it is established that he is a lover of law and obviously would go as far as he needs to in order to maintain balance within the kingdom. So now that that has been established, we can actually proceed to the touching moments between Julius and Max. Obviously Julius and Max parted way abruptly, first because Max witnessed Julius being killed and probably thought that was it for Julius, but obviously found out that Julius later on revived but ended up becoming a child. I really like the fact that Tabata has maintained Julius's mental capacity and he still seems to be a master strategist at that. Now a lot of folks have decided to create a theory stating that Julius could actually foresee the future, but I'm not a really big fan of that theory. Still, it is possible, but I'm not a big fan. Now, given the situation at hand, it is obvious that those who were possessed by the elves would have to wake up sooner or later, because they're actually part of the military might of the kingdom, and obviously they are very capable mages. We already saw Locke willing to fight against Damnatio and co, so it's obvious that Charlotte Rosalie getting up was pretty much to be expected. But then she actually goes into some details with Soul, who actually acknowledges Yami as a man who has some good points, but then we clearly see that Charlotte could remember a couple of things when she was an elf, similar to how Locke could. And I think that the main reason why we are getting into this mini arc is to establish whether Charlotte can remember a couple of things she said about Weg to Yami, and that's what he's actually come to find out. But then the situation moves from a rather serious one to a comedic one, as when Yami asks the question, Charlotte is quick to escape because she feels embarrassed, first by the fact that she suspects that Yami knows that she has feelings for him, and she's always trying to put up the strong act in front of Yami. And when confronted about a question which she does not know the question, she actually assumes that Yami is trying to ask her about feelings and runs away. So the ending part of the chapter actually enables us to understand that this is going to be a mini arc, since obviously Tabata has stated in the end part of the chapter that there will be another chapter on this. So I believe that the main reason why we are getting into this arc is to establish whether Charlotte does have memories of her times as Charla and what she told Yami about Weg. So if she does have that information, which I believe she would, that would serve as a clue which would enable the Black Bulls to use as base while being exiled from the kingdom. I did say that the Black Bulls are going to suffer, and I believe they're actually going to do that because they might end up fighting against the Spade Kingdom mages. But what's more difficult is the fact that now they are going into unknown territory first, and they're actually a one-man army. Just imagine a situation where they are discovered by Spade Kingdom scouts and obviously are forced to fight a Spade Kingdom army. I don't think that the Black Bulls, even though they are actually capable mages, would be able to withstand a whole Spade Kingdom army, and that is why I believe that they might actually get some reinforcement with the likes of Melioriona and a couple of other mages that would decide to, take the trip as well. So that's basically it for me, guys. Let me know your thoughts about what you guys thought about this chapter, and which half do you guys think that the Black Bulls would explore next, the Spade Kingdom or the Diamond Kingdom? That's it for me, guys. As usual, I'll see you guys real soon. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to become part of the Blizzard crew, and as always, have an awesome weekend. Peace.